All right. All right, thank you so much, and welcome to Coach Cooch in the morning. How the hell are you? Wake up. It is now 8:02 in the morning, and we about to get into the dirt, the tea, everything that you could possibly think of. Give me one moment. All right. So first of all, before we get started, let me show you guys my cup. Yes, and y'all know every morning we listen to something encouraging. So today's cup is coffee, brunch, nap. One of my favorite cups. From Target. So, first of all, and I apologize. Give me one second. I gotta put the what's name up. Select all. Good morning. All right. I can't forget the sponsor this morning. Hello. Yes. All right. So this show is sponsored by Hair by Bella XT. Y'all got to go ahead and check them out. Bella Extensions. Okay. So they sponsored today's show. And y'all know that every morning we have somebody that's sponsored. So yeah, today it's going down. All right. So first of all, I don't know if you guys been keeping up with what we've been talking about the girl with the glue stuck in her hair and all these other things. Now she's talking about she's about to sue Gorilla Glue because what happened to her should not have happened to her. Now listen, I did some research on this girl, and this girl is 40 years old. See, when I first saw it online, I thought that it was like a young girl experimenting, like, things of that nature. Kind of find out this hoe is 40 years old. Now, like, first of all, how the hell do you think that you're going to sue somebody because you put Gorilla Glue on her hair? So I guess somebody gave her that bright idea to go ahead and sue. And then, I think she did it on purpose, too. I think that she thought she found some kind of hack, like I told you guys before, and she got hacked. She's 40 years old. This is the research I did on this girl. Because you know me, I don't like telling y'all no tea unless I go ahead and do the research. Come to find out, the girl is 40 years old. And y'all not going to even believe this. Get this. The girl owns a daycare center. Like a whole ass daycare center. That's a problem for me. That's a problem that somebody that dumb is out here, teaching our children. Y'all got to get into this. This is crazy. And I guess somebody told I was reading some of the notes that the lawyers was talking about. Yeah, no, I'm a fake lawyer. So the lawyers were going back and forth about how Gorilla Glue never put on the product that it should not touch hair. They said skin, but they never said anything about the fact that it should not touch hair. See what I'm saying? Now, this is why the kids are so damn dumb, because it's because Gorilla Glue don't say you can't put it on your hair, she may have a case. That's what they were saying. They said that they say that it can't go on the skin, but it never said in any of its warnings that it can't go on the hair. So I'm gonna tell you this one. First of all, people just do anything for clout. I'm so freaking sick of this internet society. I don't know if this is a real picture of her or not, but I saw a picture of her, and now she's finally got it out her hair, and she's all bald. She has hair in the front, and then the rest is bald like a baby, straight up scalped out bald. And that's what you get for being a damn dummy. And she could never ever ever teach any of my kids, and I don't feel bad for her either. She better go ahead and take that $10,000 that she got from GoFundMe and keep it the fuck moving. That was a fake picture. I figured that because I'm there's no way that she could have got that out of her hair that quick. I guess she's gonna have to just wait for the new growth and just cut through the new growth. I was asking my husband, because he is a barber, so I'm what can she do to get that off? He was she gotta wait until she get any type of new growth and then just cut it like dreads. I was oh my God, that's just crazy. Anyway, I'm very upset about a few things today. Let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday, I was trying to order me some new Yeezy boots. I don't know if y'all got that email. They said, Yeezy boots available today. Go ahead and download the new app to get them. And I'm bitch, You want me to download yet another new app? That's the problem with Adidas. I can't get with them, all right? Every time I want some Yeezys, they want me to download an app to get them. And this is why nobody's going to be able to buy Beyonce's new line, because this is like ridiculous. Every time I want to get some Yeezys, I have to go through another website. And it's like, listen, either make enough or take them off the market if you don't have enough. I'm just getting so tired of Yeezys at all. Y'all can't get over this dummy, right? Trying to sue. Yeah, so I'm very sad. I didn't get to get the Yeezys. They're like, so if anybody got the Yeezy hookup, I'm a size 5. We're gonna have to make it happen, because it's like, come on, another app. Like, this is ridiculous. She's gonna be bald forever. Listen, she deserves to be bald forever. She's a fucking idiot. Like, who the hell is gonna put that in their hair? Like, listen, nobody likes a slicked out ponytail more than me. Y'all know how I feel about my you know how I feel about my bun. But I would have never thought to say, let me put permanent glue in my hair. Anything that could put wood together, why would I put that in my hair? So I don't care if it didn't say don't put it in your hair. I'm not going to put it in my hair. All right, we got to move on from this dummy, okay? So, New York is opening up their doors to indoor dining on the 12th. So, my God, right before Valentine's Day. So woohoo! Is your city or state open for dining? In Delaware, you could go ahead and sit down in a restaurant. But now New York is finally opening back up. And you know what I think made them open back up? I think New York decided to open back up because of the Super Bowl. I think that after all of that corona stuff they was doing at the Super Bowl, I just think that they allowed them to like finally open up, because it's like, what you gonna do after a while? People are gonna revolt. It's like, come on, like, stay in. All right, listen, I look at it like this. You gotta be careful. I am all about wearing masks. I don't even know how we lived so long doing what we did before. Touching ATMs, touching gas stations, being around strangers, letting people blow over cake and we eat the cake. We was very nasty before. I never realized how nasty we were before. So we did deserve to like have like some type of thing that's like to calm us down. We was a little out of control. But saying like no restaurant could be open and nobody could go nowhere, you can't even see your family, and I'm starting to think like I told you, I'm starting to think that's a bunch of bullshit, because there's no way the whole Atlanta is, like somebody just said, open and nothing happening to them like that. I mean, the way Atlanta's open, it should be like 1,000 deaths a day in Atlanta. Like, it's crazy how disgusting they partying like that. Like, so if this is all true, what they're saying, that it's so bad that you can't have New York restaurants open, that means that they should not be partying the way they party in Atlanta and Florida. It should be like everything should be shut the fuck down if that's the case. If you notice, like, they only was shutting down stuff that don't affect them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, shutting down a restaurant in New York City, first of all, like, New York City without restaurants is like peanut butter without the jelly. It just does not match. It just is not a good match. It's like crazy, okay? So, let me read what some of y'all said about y'all city. Florida is never closed. I know, right? ATL, Texas, and Florida are open. ATL is open. I use plastic gloves when I pump my gas. Like, you never think about it. Good morning. You never think about, like, all the stuff that we touch, that so many people could have just been, like, touching their ass, touching the pump, touching their ass, touching the ATM machine, touching their ass, touching the machine that you got to pay for in Walmart. Like, I never knew how dirty we were as a people. But I swear to God, like, I don't advise you to not go see nobody in your family because of this. I think you have to put a mask on. Like, when we go to my mom's house, we have to put on a mask. But the last time I went over there, my father wasn't having it. Like, so I get it. They're a little older, but I think that if you put a mask on around people, you should be okay. Just be like very careful, but don't not see your family for a year because of the COVID. I'm sorry, I don't agree with that, because I swear to God, like they didn't have nothing to talk about during the Super Bowl. I didn't even hear nobody even comment like where are the masks? Like, they didn't even like make people wear masks. Like, nobody's commenting. Salt and pepper shakers at restaurants, I never thought about that. Yeah, like, how come the trains never shut down? if this COVID is so horrible the way they saying it is, how come the trains never shut down? Anything that made the city money stayed open. So y'all better think about that. Another thing I did last night was I watched Aladdin. Oh my God! Like, why I didn't know the story of Aladdin? Like, I remember Jasmine. I remember watching Aladdin like one time when I was young, but I never watched the full Aladdin. Like, let me tell y'all, I was a thug growing up. Like I told y'all, I watched New Jack City, New Jersey Drive, Juice, Poetic Justice. I watched all of the ghetto movies. So I didn't even know the story of Aladdin. That is so sad. So it was not the live version. It was the movie on Netflix or something like that with Will Smith. Oh, Will Smith killed that movie. And I watched the whole thing. Like when you have a child, that's the beauty of having a kid, because now you could go ahead and listen to shit that you would never watch a day in your life. And I really, really enjoyed it. My husband was like, oh, I don't like this one. They didn't have enough special effects for him. But I'm like, oh my God, we mad ghetto. Like, why I don't remember the story of Aladdin at all. Like, I never like knew about Aladdin. Like, I swear to God, I was watching mad grown movies. I never remember the story of Aladdin. Like, I was watching it like my kid was less interested than we were. We were like mad interested in it because we both did not remember the story of Aladdin. Like, oh my God. And talking about things I watch, I started a new show. And the new show is called Bling Empire. Have y'all heard about that show? Bling Empire? Right. I swear to God, I never watched the full Aladdin. We are so ghetto. Oh my God. Especially from New York City. We just as ghetto. I can tell you every black movie that came out when I was 7 or 8 years old. But I guess I'm reliving my life with my son. But listen, it's a new show called Bling Empire. Y'all know I be putting y'all up on the new shows. Y'all remember I put y'all up on Love and Huntsville. So now it's a new show called Bling Empire. And it is a show. I'm glad they finally showing this. It's a show about wealthy Asian people. So wealthy Asian people. Now, I know y'all think I got beef with the Asians. I don't. I watched the whole show. And listen, Blank Empire is mad good. Y'all gotta watch it. Do not tell me no spoilers because I only got up to episode 4. Because let me tell y'all something. Like, I got a confession to make. I don't watch TV shows because they give me anxiety. Let me explain. Like, for example, I don't watch Power, right? So I stopped watching Power. I used to watch Power, but I stopped watching Power because every week I would watch it and I would have to wait all the way a whole week for like to see what happens next. And believe it or not, I'm a Virgo. I'm very anxious. So, I'm very anxious and stuff like that. So waiting for like a week for something is like, it gives me like anxiety. So I stopped watching Power. Power gave me anxiety, period. So I stopped watching it. So every time I watch a show now, I got to watch at least 4 episodes. Like my other show, I don't know if y'all up on the show, it's called All American. All American, I'm up to 3 seasons. And that's shocking for me because I'm not a person that watch TV shows, but I only could watch it marathon style. Am I the only marathon style person? I cannot watch a TV show weekly. I can't do it. I'm telling y'all. I can't do it. So, yeah. So, like I said, back to Bling Empire. It's giving me everything that I need, all right? Bling Empire they got money. They got jewelry. They use words that I like. All the high class. They call it high jewelry. So, y'all got to go ahead and watch it. I only got up to episode 4. So, make sure that y'all watch it. Yeah, it'd be like a lot of plot twists in these shows. So that's why I don't like a lot of these shows too, because it's like for example, like I was down with Power until like they started making like kids kill their parents and stuff like that. I don't need that type of energy. Let me tell y'all something. Energy is really like important. Y'all don't understand that. And like certain shows that you watch or certain things that you watch, let me tell you something. That shit can affect your life. Then y'all be wondering why y'all be so depressed sometimes. Y'all so damn depressed because y'all be watching shit that just do not make sense. Yeah, I'm a binge watcher. Like y'all be watching stuff that just do not make sense. I'm not watching nothing that like, oh, first of all, it was sad enough when 50 Cent killed his son in a show, right? He killed his son or something like that. His son tried to kill him, and then he killed his son. Okay, cool. All right, they wasn't raised with each other in the same house. So I can respect that a little bit. But then it's like, y'all making like Tyreek kill his pops and all that. What kind of shit? I don't watch that type of shit. Now, All American, that's the show. I haven't only watched the first episode of this season, but let me tell you something. That is the show. And even though niggas look 40 in that show and they in high school, that is my show right there. That's a very nice show. Especially you can let your kids watch. I don't know what y'all do with y'all children, but if y'all let your kids, watch shows like that or not. But I just put y'all up on two good shows. Bling Empire and All American. And All American is poppin'. Like, just don't tell nothing of the story because I'm only up to the first episode of season 3. But I watch things like the whole season in one day. I could watch like the whole season in one day. Anyway, good morning. Good morning. Right now it's 8:17 a.m. Wake your ass up. Now listen. Yesterday we got deep in the love thing. Like, oh my God. I think I told y'all some of my best love advice I could ever tell y'all. And I hope that y'all be listening to me when I be going off, okay? Going to Malcolm and Marie. All right, I'm going to go ahead and watch Malcolm and Marie, but I heard it was very toxic. And like I told y'all, I don't watch stuff that's toxic because I'm not into struggle love and toxic stuff. So I don't know if I want to watch Malcolm and Marie, but I probably just watch it just to let y'all know what it's about. But I'll see. Like, maybe my husband's next day off, we watch it because I don't like watching shows by myself because I'm not going to watch the whole thing, or movies by myself. I don't even like watching it. Anyway, I'm putting y'all on. So anyway, there's some leggings, right, that everybody is talking about. They're called TikTok leggings. How many of y'all have heard about TikTok leggings? So now, these TikTok leggings, you're supposed to be able to put them on, and they're supposed to make your ass look so great. So the first person I saw that put the TikTok leggings on is Jordan, you know, Kylie old best friend. So they said that if you put these leggings on, I'm putting y'all on this morning. They said that if you put these leggings on, your ass will look great. So like, you know, like when you need like a little bit plump on your ass. So here go my fucking dumb ass. I said, you know what? They got my size. Let me go ahead and order them goddamn pants. And let me see what's going on. So the pants was like $15 last week. Now the pants are $30. So I ordered them. They're $30. They're supposed to come today or tomorrow. I am going to put those pants on because I lost a few pounds. I'm feeling good. I'm going to put those pants on, and I am going to see what it does for my ass. And I'm going to have my husband take a picture for me to show what it does for my ass. So listen, we are going to review these Amazon pants. And listen, I don't want to just see people with a BBL look good in them. I got to see how people with a real ass, wide ass like myself look in these pants, okay? Yeah, they're $40. Oh my God, they better $30. Excuse me, I paid $30. I wouldn't have paid $40 for no goddamn leggings, but I paid $30. I want to see your butt. Oh, girl, bye. Your butt gonna look crazy enough. My butt, I gotta see how far we taking it. So I want to see how it look if, like, you know, on my butt. But if it look too crazy, I'm not going outside with no pants looking crazy like that, because I don't want nobody to think I'm on sale. No, they're not like a booty pop panty. They supposed to take your real butt and they supposed to like have it with like a lift. Like they supposed to look like, I can't judge because only like a lot of people with fake butts I saw wear it. But I want to see like how a real wide ass like myself, how that look like on there. So I got hips and I got like a wide butt. But now that I don't eat bad stuff, my butt is starting to come back to shape, which I like. So I want to see if these pants work or if they don't work. Okay, so I'm gonna have my husband take a picture of them. My husband probably gonna be like, bitch, why you wearing those goddamn pants? Well, I wanted to try them out for the Coach Cooch morning. Gotta keep it real, right? We gotta see what works and what doesn't work, right? Y'all be getting me in trouble in this show. Oh my God. Y'all be getting me in trouble on this show. I'm gonna tell y'all how y'all be getting me in trouble, but I ain't gonna go there right now. But like I said, I ordered the Amazon pants. Like I said, I paid $30 for them. I'm gonna let y'all know if they can fit, and I'm gonna let you know if they look good on my ass. And if they do, I probably can't go outside with them, but I probably can wear like a long shirt with them. What size they go up to? A 2X. So that's what I ordered. I was like, I'm just gonna order, not a 2X, it's like a XX large. That's a extra large. So I've been saw those pants like to sell for Tasty, and I never thought to buy them for Tasty because I'm like, that's not gonna fit like a thick girl. Like that's not gonna fit. But we shall see. Those leggings are thin and you can see your underwear. Oh, okay, so I'll definitely be having a shirt over them. And if they too thin, them shit's going back. I don't buy stuff that's like too thin. All right, now let's get into the T, okay? It ain't really plus size. Oh, I gotta see. Look them up. TikTok pants. All right, now let's get into the tea, the juice. I be feeling like we need to be drinking tea on the show because it's like a lot of tea on the show. So listen, rapper YFN Lucci is out of jail now. You guys know that they're trying to hit him with a murder rap. He's out of jail on bail. So I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think that YFN Lucci is going to snitch? Because how else is he going to get out of this? They got his car on tape. The man coming out shooting. Then the man went and got shot. Once he went to try to shoot the ops, then he got shot. So I want to know, like, do y'all think he's going to snitch? Like, how is he going to get out of this one? Like, and now it's like everybody always talking about people that snitch, but like, what are you going to do now that it's you, nigga? Are you going to lose like all of your, life to go to jail? Like, a lot of people say that he going to be talking. I don't know. Oh, they was like, he better snitch. Oh my God, y'all! Whoever told me to talk about T.I. and Tiny, y'all do not watch my show. Obviously, he should have threw his little stinky ass in the house. He going down. Well, all I know is that he is out on bail. He looked like, I don't know. He looked like he liked his freedom a little bit. So we shall see what's going to happen now. If he don't go back to jail, then you know what time it is. Or if they got like a big sting in if they get a big sting in Atlanta out of nowhere, then you gotta know that nigga telling. Like, so I don't know. Like, that's why I stay out of criminal activity. I don't do criminal activity because I'm not for that jail life. So I feel like if you are not for that jail life, stay the fuck out of criminal activity. Especially people with money. I never understood why somebody with money would get themselves in any type of criminal activity. Isn't the point of having money to make people do stuff for you? That's why I was always taught that money gave you power, and it make people do stuff for you. Like, why? Like, even in my lower celebrity echelon, you think I'm going to do something to somebody with me, myself? Oh, these bitches don't like us. Sure, come in my car, let me go ahead and drive you to the place, and we beat these girls up or shoot at these girls. Like, I want to know, like, they just as fucking dumb as the girl that put the motherfucking glue in her hair. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm never, ever, ever doing no damn dumb shit like that. Like, come on. Like, people are crazy. And then I understand. When you get famous, or you on TV, or you a rapper, it's easy to say, like, oh, you ain't never supposed to go to the hood again. But that's a lie. Because, like, you go to the hood again. You do. And it's not saying that you want to, but people are still in the hood. You don't got enough money when you first get into the entertainment industry to go ahead and move everybody out of the hood. It's like, until you be in that position, you got to know. And then you got people like my parents that's like, I'm never moving out the hood. My father like, I'm never leaving East New York. I don't care. Like, we always say, oh, you should go move in Ozone Park. You should come to Delaware. He'd be like, no, nope, I am a Brooklyn nigga. I'm not moving ever. So in the end of the day, like, let's say I became like real rich, right? Okay, I could only offer him to move out the hood if he wants to move out the hood. But when somebody own their home in the hood and all this type of stuff, they're not trying to move because you're famous. Because older people that got their own money, they're not going to want to live like off of you. They're not going to want you to be trying to take care of them. They're not, especially my parents don't drive. So they on some shit like, we don't drive, we not moving nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to not visit the hood when you are like who you are. Like, I remember I used to be on MTV every day, every day after school, 6 o'clock. And I'll be sitting on my parents' stoop chilling. And I would go see people that's from the hood. I'll be on my mother's stoop chilling. And people from the hood would walk by. And I'll be like, hey, girl, what's up? Most people be like, what up, T? What's up? Like, oh, wait, yo, what you doing out here? Word. Others would be like, pissed. Like, they run into you, they pissed. And that's when I was like, all right, I gotta chill out, sitting on the stoop, just chilling, because shit get really real. I'll never forget, you know what I'm saying? I'll never, ever forget that, one time I almost got into something because I was off on break for What Chili Wants, and a situation happened in the hood that I missed by like 5 seconds. I missed it by 5 seconds. Something that happened in the hood because I was walking in the streets, chilling, taping What Chili Wants. I was on break, and I'm just walking in the hood, chilling on the phone. It almost got myself fucking got. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I had to be like, okay, after the MTV thing, I was like, all right, I need to, not be chilling on the stoop like that. So I understand why these rappers can't leave their hood alone, but they need to leave that beef shit alone, because once you got money, it's like, I don't give a fuck when nobody don't like me once I got my money. If I got my money, like, I don't give a fuck who don't like me. Bitch, you don't like me? Oh, well, you got to deal with your own problems. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of this shit don't even be nothing big. You know what I'm saying? It don't even be beef. It be chicken. Like, no matter who you are, even when you're on a job, like, it's going to be somebody that don't like you. But it should never get to the point where we got to go ahead and risk our life and be in the hood, in the streets, where I got to drive you to a drive-by. That's just, like, fucking stupid. I hate stupid people. Somebody said that's true. I lived in Brevoort back in the day. Same building with Fab. Last I checked, his mom still lived there. I thought that was weird because laughing my ass off, even I left. Yeah, it's a lot of parents that do not want to leave, and they don't want to be, like, they do not want to be, like, a burden to their kids. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a burden. They do not want to move. A lot of old people do not want to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you have to understand that. They do not want to move. But the reality of it is that when you are getting a couple of dollars, you do got to watch how you moving, though. You could go to the hood, but you don't got to let everybody know. Like, I never put up nothing until I left. I don't give a fuck what is the situation. I don't trust a lot of people. You could barely trust people in your family, much less bitches in the street. You got to remember something when you make it, right? When you make it, people that you know is the worst people. They are the maddest. A stranger could walk by you and see you in the hood and give you the utmost love. Like, yo, T, you in the hood? Oh, my God, you a real one. Oh, my God. You know who don't fucking like you? Who will set your ass up? A bitch that went to school with you, or a nigga that went to school with you. Gotta remember something. When you're in the hood, we all ate the same food in the hood. We all saw the same things in the hood. So what? I may not have been raised in the projects, but I lived up the block from the projects. So we had to still go to the same store, still had to go to the same fucking low budget schools. We had to read the same books. So when they see you, I had to realize this. When they see you, you are evidence that it can happen, that you could be successful in your life. That no matter where you came from, you made it. So that means that it could happen. You are an example of, we had the same exact situations. We went to the same dentist, we went to the same doctors, we went to see the same food, we ate out of the same bum-ass Chinese food. Y'all gotta think this way. This is how we gotta think. We ate out of the same Chinese restaurant. How did you get on MTV? How did you write a book? What made her, like, be so great with writing books? She still curses. She still speaks Ebonics. So how did she make it and I didn't make it? You understand? So that's why people will jam you up quicker, because they're like, oh, she made it. That's little TT. That's Tony's sister. That's this girl. That's Honey and Bunny's sister. She on TV. Like, what? How did that happen? And when they see you, girl, they can't even hide their motherfucking face when they see me in the hood. They be like, hey. One time, these chicks that I grew up with in the hood didn't even speak to me at all. I was like, how you doing? Everybody know, like, I am a very nice and cordial person. I always say hello to everybody from the hood, because I love everybody I went to the hood with. I always shout out East New York. Y'all know how I get down these streets. I always shout out East New York. But in the end of the day, I didn't even realize that East New York was my biggest enemy, my own hood. So that's why when people make it, I had to realize, you don't owe nobody shit when you make it. You don't owe nobody shit but the people that help you get there. You don't owe nobody in your hood nothing. That's what these rappers gotta understand. Just because you made it, you don't owe these motherfuckers nothing. You owe people that helped you make it. The nigga that gave you, sold a couple of packs so you could get studio time, you may owe him. And you're not owe these people forever either. Somebody can help you 10 years ago, thank you. But you don't owe them forever. And that's the problem with making it. And that's why a lot of people are afraid of success when they from the hood. They're afraid of success because in the end of the day, we don't know a lot of people who have success. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all the biggest hate I ever got before we move on from this subject, because this shit is deep. Before I did this one thing that made all the hate, I done had books out. Go Get Your Mind Right was out. Men Love Abuse was out. I done had 2 TV shows. What Chili Wants, Girl Get Your Mind Right, which my book turned into a TV show on MTV, in case you don't know the history. Then I went on 30 talk shows. So I was on the Today Show. You can look all this stuff up. I was on the Today Show. I was on Bethy's show like 5-6 times. I was on Bill Cunningham 30 times. None of that brought me hate. I opened up a store in Bedford-Stuyvesant. I'm not even from Bed-Stuy, but Bed-Stuy, shout out to Bed-Stuy, because they showed me a lot of love when I opened that store. I was not from Bed-Stuy when I opened that store. So that's a whole nother thing. When you're not from a hood and you open up a store in the hood or whatever, right? I never got no hate until I opened up the tea room in my hood. The tea room is my cafe that I opened up in my hood. I said, oh, you know what? I'm going to take this money and I'm going to open up a cafe in East New York. I'm going to make sure that everybody have access to salads and sandwiches and juice and real juice, apple juice, real coffee, not coffee with the cat running around. And you know what we're going to do, Roy? Because Roy's my partner at all times. Roy, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take the old game room and turn it into the tea room. This is what we're going to do, right? Let me tell y'all something. When we did this shit, the tea room, which was the old game room, looked like a piece of shit. It was like an old crack spot. Like, niggas got shot in the game room back in the day. If you from the A train side of East New York, you know all about the tea room. This was our whole goal, to take this money that we had left and open the tea room so that we could really put East New York on the map. Mind you, all this shit, right? I was in there every day working, okay? Because we really was dealing with a low budget. So I had to get all the certificates to get this place open. I got all the food licenses to get this place open. This is a true story. And don't you fucking know, motherfuckers that was from that hood will be looking at the tea room. They will walk by the tea room from across the street, staring, okay? Rolling their eyes, going crazy over a fucking 500 square foot cafe. I miss the tea room too. I missed it. I'm opening up the tea room out here, but I'm changing the concept. It's gonna be more a higher end concept out here. It's more like a rose garden type of feel out here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So therefore, yeah, that's what we did. But in my hood this time, gotta remember, my first store I opened in Bed-Stuy. Mad love. Bed-Stuy was so appreciative of what we did for their neighborhood. They were so, like, nobody had a store on Marcus Garvey before me. It was only the tattoo parlor and Lovey's. So, and a barbershop next door to me. Nobody would thought to, like, open up no fly boutique. And let me tell you something. I always create a zoovie wherever I'm at. I create a movie. So I had people coming in with cameras, loving hip-hop filmed at Lovey's, all type of shit. So, yeah, I even went and got my food license. This is like real tea. If you follow me for a long time, you know. My whole hood hated on me because of that store. Let me tell you something. We only was able to stay open 4 years because of the white people in that neighborhood. And that's so sad. First of all, you don't even know that there is white people in East New York. But guess what? Every day, the white people will come and spend enough money to keep us open. Because those black people that I grew up with, they was not fucking having it, okay? They did not want to hear nothing about the tea room. They will sneak to come, because we had like this thing called the banana pudding, right? Granny's banana pudding. They hated on us so bad. They would send a nigga in to get the banana pudding. And the niggas, you know, niggas talk. So when they come inside of a restaurant, they used to come inside the cafe and they'd be like, oh, I'm getting this for my girl. Or they'd be like, oh, I'm getting this for my homegirl. She don't want to come inside. And I'd be like, what the hell? That's when I saw that. I was like, this is some real crab in the barrel shit. I was like, yo, this is ghetto. I was like, I'm doing all of this where I could have went. First of all, I ain't going to even hold you. If I would have took that same cafe, same concept, and went to Bedford-Stuyvesant, I might have paid double the rent. But guess what? I would have got triple, quadruple the money, because we had carrot cake waffles. We had regular waffles. We had, Captain Crunch waffles. We had like stuff that anything I could think of over my head. We're going to bring this concept to Delaware. So when I decided to close it because I was like, you know what? I'm ready to move. I want to own my own building because I had a great landlord at the tea room. God rest his soul. But I needed more space because like we started having a lot of events. It was crazy. But anyway, when I decided to go to Delaware, everybody was like, well, what are you gonna do with the tea room? I was like, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it because I'm like, we doing all this for the hood. We not even making the right money we supposed to be making when we doing all this for the hood, and they not even showing no real love. So if I ever open up something in East New York again, it'll be for my nephews, for the kids. It don't matter, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll open something, but it will not be like marketed to the adults because it's a crab in a barrel ass mentality, and it's crazy. Yeah, we had carrot cake. Well, we're gonna bring that concept to Delaware. That's why we buying a building. That's why you don't see me unless I'm making money because we got real plans going on. You know what I mean? But anyway, that was just a tea about the hood. So like, if you getting money, you got nice things. When you go to the hood, drive your hoopty to the hood. Because everybody that be showing you love, that they be the main ones that line you up. It ain't even a stranger that line you up. Everybody I know that got robbed, in the hood is somebody they knew. I'm not lying. And this is like, I'm not no real, listen, I know y'all be thinking Coach Cooch is like this suburban girl, like, because I've done a lot of things in my life, but I'm not a suburban girl. I'm a real East New York chick. Born and raised, lived there before TV, lived there after TV. Listen, I know all about it. I done fought justice for a long time. I done shut down crack houses. I done shut down nail salons. I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one day I'll move back a couple of years later, like when I'm 50 and run for mayor, because I'm a real one. I know this shit. So I'm telling you, keep your ass out of the hood. If you gonna be in the hood, you go see your family, whatever you gotta do. Drive you an anonymous car. Keep it pushing. Don't tell nobody where you going because motherfuckers is haters, and that shit is real. Now let's move on. We gotta talk about Nene, y'all. Nene leaks. La Nitia leaks. We gotta talk about her because I'm about to put her on like suicide watch because right now her whole team dropped her. Okay, her whole fucking team. Publicist dropped her. Manager dropped her. Agency dropped her. And you know that she keeps trying to sue Bravo. So everybody like dropped her. Y'all like run for mayor, run for mayor. I'm thinking about it. But listen, everybody dropped Nene. I'm talking about dropped her like a hot motherfucking pancake that you picked up with your hand. And let me explain something about Nene, right? Nene, I told you this was going to happen. If anybody know about being blackballed for no reason, it's me. So I know how they try to fucking take your money and how they try to take your pride. And I don't think Nene could handle being broke like I had to handle it. I had to handle being broke and stepping my game up and get myself back out there to get my money back up. Nene ain't going to be able to handle being broke. Nene ain't going to be able to put her house up for short sale. She's not going to be able to handle stuff like that, okay? They just dropped Nene like, I got to call Ernest and tell him to give me Nene's number because I got to help her. Because let me tell you why. They dropped her. Publicist dropped her. Manager dropped her. Agency dropped her. You know what that mean when that happens? You know what that mean? That mean that your ass is on your fucking own. Right. Hold up before we go ahead and go in on that topic, okay? Right now it's 8:40 a.m. and I need to know where y'all from. Put y'all city in the comments right now. And we are live on at Coach Cooch on Instagram. And we talking about Nene Leakes, y'all. Put your city in the motherfucking comments, all right? Oh, we gonna talk about Nene right after this because we gotta see where y'all from first, okay? Oh, I read so much about Nene, I can't even handle it. But we got Detroit is in the building. New York is in the building. Atlanta is in the building. Listen, we are national, people. And shout out to my second camera over here. We are national. East Orange is in the building. Memphis is in the building. Stroudsburg, PA is in the building. Brooklyn, Miami is in the building with Coach Cooch in the morning. Mount Vernon, PA. Oh, Chicago is in the building. Brooklyn, stand up. Middletown, Connecticut, stand up. We just sold a house in Connecticut. Baltimore, what's up, Baltimore? West Palm Beach, East New York, my hood. New Jersey, oh, Wanda got classes on the line. New Jersey, yeah, Wanda, don't be driving that Bentley to the hood, girl. Trinidad and Tobago, Columbus, London. Oh, y'all we are very national. So that's why y'all need to go ahead and make sure y'all sponsor this show. And today's episode is sponsored by Hair by Bella Extensions. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring Coach Cooch in the Morning. It's a blessing to be able to come to y'all and talk my ish. And I got companies backing me up like, yo, T, we need you to do this every day. So we going to back you up. And I appreciate that. Hold up. We got a couple more cities and states. Nashville, what's up? Middletown, Delaware, nice area. What's up? Detroit again. What's up to my Detroit? I gotta visit Detroit when this COVID is over. Kansas City, what's popping? Okay, North Carolina, Newark in the building, or Newark is in the building. Yes, don't forget to shout out your sponsors. I shout out my sponsors. First of all, I over shout out my sponsors because I am so happy to even have sponsors. So let me tell you something. I shout out. There's a lot of people that do sponsors, and all they do is put it up, and they never talk about them. Me, I talk about my sponsors because I really appreciate anybody that want to sponsor me to talk shit. I love it. I appreciate it, and I love that y'all understand. Now y'all see why they be trying to blackball me. Going back to Nene and why I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna try to help her if she listens to me, because Nene gonna have to create another career. They is finishing her ass out here, and listen. Nationally known on the microphone. Nationally known on the microphone. Okay? Listen, when these motherfuckers blackball you, is not funny. And I could tell y'all because this has happened to me. And thank God that my mom and dad raised an educated person that was smart. The reason why I started Biz Hustle is because I was helping a lot of celebrities and ex-celebrities find careers for themselves after the fame was over. Because if I did not have a career, I would have been at the office with a gun in their mouth because I would have been broke. Okay? Nene is just like Wendy Williams. They did not set themselves up for the next plan. And you got to understand something. These are senior citizens practically. And now we got to question it like, did you pay your IRAs? You know, do you got retirement funds? Do you got, I know Wendy got her paperwork together because I saw her divorce documents. So I know she got her paperwork together. But Nene, all of them $1 million seasons you were getting, Nene was buying big cars, Rolls Royces, Bentleys, major cars. And I don't know motherfucking Benz. We ain't talking about a Porsche. We talking about Rolls Royces. Okay? Nene has a huge house. See, the difference between me when I got on TV, I never changed my lifestyle. I was kind of like the same person still. All right? I just went shopping a little bit more, and I like spent a lot of my money on businesses. See, so that's why they couldn't get me too caught up, because I never spent my money on lifestyle at that time, because I always knew that until you get rich, you can't spend your money on lifestyle, like going to buy a whole new house. No, I moved to Long Island, stuff like that. I did little shit, but I didn't go and buy stuff that was going to change my income, like my debt per month. So that was the smartest thing I ever did. I didn't go buy a crazy car when I was on TV. I didn't go buy a crazy house on TV. I was not ready for those things, and I knew it. And I'm so glad I didn't do it now, because now that I'm a real estate agent, I am a real estate agent in 3.5 states. So I know a lot now about money and real estate, and that's why now I make my big moves. But when they get that check on TV, this is why half of the reality stars is fucking every rapper they could fuck, because they took that money and they changed their whole lifestyle. Bought a big ass house. As a real estate agent, this is real serious. A house like Nene's house, if y'all never saw it, go Google Nene house. A house like Nene house, it's a word called maintenance. And remember, it's not what you cop in life, it's what you keep in life. And I had to realize that too. So that's why I'm glad I never got too caught up in certain things. Because anybody could get anything. You get any car, you get any house, but it's about, can you fucking stand the rain? Can you keep all that shit if one of your checks is slipped up from under you? Like our parents always say, do you got rainy day money? Do you got rainy day, my husband lost his job money? Do you have rainy day, I got hit by a car and I can't work for 3-4 weeks. I can't show no houses. Do you have that kind of money? Before you go ahead and buy all this big shit, you got to have something to back you up. Because if not, you live in like hood rich. You live in hood rich where any little thing happen, you back to square one. And I never wanted to be back to square fucking one. That's scary to me. So when me and the network was going through what we was going through, which was nothing, because they were just mad I wasn't a dumb black person. I was not impressed, and they was mad about that. So the network, this is how TV works. And I'm going to give y'all a little something. You got to get the rest if you get a consultation with me. TV works where they think that everybody black is the same black. They don't think it's people with parents. They don't think it's people that was like raised in the hood that really could read still. Like, I never forget when I tried to get on radio. They told me I sound too TV. I sound like proper, like TV proper. And I said, me, I have the worst subverb agreement in the world. Like, I'm not from nowhere proper. So don't go there and say, I sound too proper. No, I don't sound the way you think somebody from East New York should sound. You think somebody from East New York should sound like they never fucking went to school a day in their life. That's what you're thinking. You're thinking somebody from East New York is supposed to be like, yeah, what up? Yeah, it's Tiana Smalls on the radio. You already know. I don't speak like that. Now, when it's time to get, I curse like a sailor, true. But I just don't speak a certain way. Like, I have some education. Like, y'all not going to sit here and play me. But now, like I said, going back to what I'm saying. And now, and that's why she was getting mad that Greg is sick. Because Greg got sick. Greg can't help her pay that bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she got extra real estate, she better sell that shit now. Don't wait until she get into short sale or foreclosure, because then all her business is going to be the street. If she know right now that she not having that kind of income coming and she not willing to work, she better go ahead and sell that real estate and call me, Nene, and I could really hook you up my Atlanta Connect. We get them houses sold so that you can go ahead and move into a little lower house, okay, and that you can maintain it by selling the rest of your assets. It's time now to sell assets. Once your publicist drop you, manager drop you, all these people drop you, it's time to sell your real estate now. So before you get caught up. She should not open that bar. I told y'all that mad episodes ago. She should not open a bar. I can tell from owning a cafe. That shit is money every day. Okay? Money every day. And it's not that much of a profit. So you better go ahead and get something that... Nene got to get something that can make her money. Nene needs to get into the hospitality business while she still have a name. And I'm telling y'all, if she gets into the hospitality business and she can license out the Lanithia to somebody that already has these type of businesses. Do not get your no education ass out there trying to open up a business that you do not have any familiarity with. And you got to go ahead and put a lot of money into that. And right now, you may need that as your retirement plan. This shit is really serious. I don't just give good advice on love. I give advice on the real shit that's going on. Just like I could have advised Danny Lee, that girl that was claiming a baby to him. He wants a red bone and yellow bone and all this type of shit. I could have advised her ass not to claim that nigga in public because you was going to get embarrassed. And now you talking about you single on Instagram looking stupid. Get out of my face. That's what I tell my son. Get out of my face. And that's what I'm telling her. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear nothing about those boutiques because the real owners of those boutiques probably ready to get out of the investment. But let me explain what happened, what Nene is against. Because y'all got to know what she's fucking with. Okay? Bravo is owned by what? NBC. That's NBC. NBC is the people that got Bill Cosby jammed up when he wanted to buy NBC and all this type of motherfucking shit. Okay? So these are powerful people. This old money. This ain't you having beef with some girl that went on a TV show. No. This is like real beef, okay, in the streets. Like NBC, they are attached to so many different insurance companies. These are asset management companies, really, that have networks and all type of shit. And if all they got to do is send out an email, a blast that say, Nene Leakes, no more. That's it. And a reason why everybody not jumping on Nene Leakes to help her and to advocate for her is because when she was popping, she didn't give a fuck about nobody else. She would brag about, oh, you on the wrong team and I'm the star of this show and I did this and I do that. That's why you got to be humble. No matter what position you are in your life, anything can happen. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. Anything can happen in your life. That's why I always stayed Tiana Smalls. I never changed. I remember the day I got on TV. First day I ever got on TV, I was 25 years old. It was the day after my 25th birthday, and I said, Lord, may this never change me. Because imagine if you walking around like, yeah, I'm the shit. I got my own show. Y'all bitches is nothing. Y'all broke bitches can't fuck with me. I go and buy me a house in Long Island, $14,000, $20,000 taxes per year. I'm popping, and then you gotta all of a sudden MTV put in a call. Somebody at MTV don't like you, or somebody at BET don't like you. Call up everybody and tell them not to fuck with you. Then you back to square one, and you losing your house now. You losing your car now. You losing everything because you thought you was popping, and now you back in the streets look crazy. Why you think a lot of those girls go back to TV? You know how many times they be like, I'm not never going back on Love and Hip Hop. Fuck Love and Hip Hop. Fuck you, Mona. All of a sudden, those bills, after a couple of years, you run out of money. And then those bills start adding up. And motherfuckers all of a sudden be like, well, you know what? Mona wasn't that bad. Mona was not that bad. No, she wasn't that bad. Is the check going to be here on Friday? Okay. Yeah, Mona wasn't that bad. They go back because a lot of people don't want to go back and work for their money. But I made it very clear from day the fuck one that you never going to get me caught up. Because I will be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer. I will be a stylist. I will be anything to make my money. And I don't care about being on TV. I'll work at a bank. I'll be opening up your bank accounts. It just so happens that I got into the hospitality business, which was fly. And then I got into the real estate business, which was beautiful. Okay, and I would tell Nene to be in real estate, but she doesn't have the real estate thing for me. So I say go into interior decorating, interior design. While you got a couple of monies in your bank account, you could go ahead and get a private label interior design business, meaning that pillows, plates. This is the Nene Leakes collection. Pillows, plates. Like, ignore, if you're going to fight Bravo, you go ahead and fight Bravo on your own. But you need to be building your brand. Get everybody email list. If you follow Nene Leakes, I need your email. Then you introduce the Nene Leakes collection. You got plates. You got pillows. You got sheets. And she needs to teach them about the fly shit around her house. Go sell all her assets, except keep one car, keep one house. And so it can still look fly. She needs to hire a real photographer to take real good pictures of her, work on her look a little bit, and then all of a sudden just start talking about the interior design business. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I get paid for. I help people out with their careers and their businesses. I help people out all the time. If she does that and ignore this negative shit, she's going to be able to get money off her fans. And when your fans love you, they are going to support you. You can see that with this show right here. This started out as me waking up early to tell y'all about the Wendy Williams show. And then it has led to everybody saying, yo, T, we love you enough to keep you on the air. We want you to come on every day. Now, this is a challenge for me, this morning show concept that we're trying out. This is a challenge for me. But guess what? Y'all need to hear me early in the morning because y'all got to see things from another perspective. Now, we got a lot of other things to talk about, but I'm going to leave some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about, especially about JoJo Siwa. I'm going to talk about her tomorrow because that's going to take too much of the show. But before we go, I want to go ahead and, I don't know, maybe we should save this Coach Cooch for ask Coach Cooch for tomorrow because we kind of went overboard with what we need to talk about. Well, it's over 200 people because what happens is once you turn this off, they show you the real numbers. So it's probably like 500 live, and then all of the other thousands of people watch it when they wake up. Everybody watches it when they wake up. And like I said, this episode of Coach Cooch in the Morning is sponsored by Hair by Bella Extensions. Like I told you guys, we have sponsors for the next like 2.5 weeks. So I am very excited. So I think we are going to do the Ask Coach Cooch. And I'm sorry, we might go over a little bit, but not too much. We're going to do the Ask Coach Cooch. Should we do the Ask Coach Cooch or should we wait till tomorrow to ask Coach Cooch? Because, you know, usually I'll be ready to get off by 9. Okay, we're going to do it. Everybody said do it. So we're going to do it. Sorry about that. We be just running our mouths. See, this is like y'all talking to, I be feeling like I'm talking to my family when I'm talking to y'all. So sometimes we go overboard. But listen, let's go to the Ask Coach Cooch question. This one is juicy, y'all. And shout out to everybody that sent me a question for Ask Coach Cooch. I didn't think none of y'all was going to do it. And a lot of people send me questions. All right. So, dear Coach Cooch, hey girl, I have a question. It's about having friends and managing a relationship. So I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years. 2 years is y'all number, all right? And if you want to become a sponsor, make sure that you DM me, and I'll give you the information. All right. So we dated for 1 year, then made the commitment to be exclusive with each other after that year. So my issue is my close girlfriends are mad at me because they don't see me as much, and we don't hang out as much either. Don't you agree that there's a honeymoon phase when you meet someone you vibe with really well and y'all love being around each other? So you and your man love being around each other and your girlfriends haven't seen you. Okay. Plus they are all single. We are in our late 30s, by the way, and they giving off these miserable women vibes about them now too. Now they miserable, huh? I feel like it's natural to not be up under your friends once you have a mate. Doesn't the dynamic usually change? Oh, and girl, I bring him around. Oh, girl, and if I bring him around, it's a problem. If you bring him around who? Your friends? It's a problem? I do attempt to do girl get-togethers with them, but am I wrong? What you think? I hope you will give me your opinion. Oh, yeah, me and my boyfriend live together. I think that makes a difference. Wow. Now, let me explain something. You got to look at keywords when somebody writes you for advice, right? So she put that her friends are mad that they don't see her anymore once she got a man. And she said that all of them are single and they're giving off, miserable women vibes. And, the first thing y'all doing is, oh, they sound like some haters. They sound like this. They sound like that. No, they're not haters. She's wrong. Okay? So if you're watching this today, you're wrong. Let me explain why you're wrong. Okay? Oh, Instagram trying to cut me off. You're wrong because you got this new man for 2 years, and all of a sudden now you're not seeing your friends. And let me explain something. Every freaking woman that I know that dissed her friends for a man don't got that nigga. And if they do got that nigga, they are in a abusive relationship because a man has isolated them from their friends and people that they love. When you got a man, nothing in your life should change. Yeah, you can't go dick hopping no more and looking for dick or being with friends who are encouraging you to cheat on your man or something, but you still got to keep your life. Like I tell y'all all the time. Every time you get a man, y'all go ahead and switch it up and shit like that, and this is why y'all don't keep that nigga, okay? Don't you know that a man love a woman who is herself and have friends, and if he doesn't like that, is a reason why he doesn't like that because he's trying to isolate you? You're wrong. And everybody was saying the friends are wrong. The friends are not wrong. Friends are concerned because they realize that you switched up on them. And I'm sorry, this episode is about to end soon because it's been over an hour. So I might have to get back on and finish this to you because I want to really talk to you about this. But in the end of the day, you are wrong. And I will explain more about why you're wrong. I'm going to just get off of this real quick and get back on. Once again, this episode is sponsored by Hereby Bella Extensions. Okay, so I'm going to get right back on really fast to give you this last piece of advice. What is today's date? The 11th? I'll just do this another time. I'm sorry. I could stop this one.